definitely had a good week for sure.
Okay. As we mentioned, the victory gave you guys the #1 seed in the tournament. You guys got to rest and practice up a little bit while Monday night while all the teams were competing. Willing Jesuit beat Pitt Johnstown. I want to say Pitt Johnstown. So that's who you're going to be playing Wednesday night at 6:30 at the Charleston Civic Center.
Right.
So now, unfortunately, Willing Jesuit got us in the earlier part of the season, but you guys have a different team right now. You've won 7 in a row.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about your game Wednesday night.
Yeah, it's amazing how the different twists and turns happen during seasons, and good friends with Kenny Osborne at Concord, and they were looking like one of the better teams in the league this year, and then the injuries and the illness and everything just happens to them, and we were real fortunate that when some teams were losing players, we actually added Daria through the NCAA clearinghouse, and we were fortunate not to get hit by the injury bug, and so that made us stronger. Wheeling is kind of in that boat of losing players. Cassie Sanderson is not playing for them right now, and she was had a really good game against us when we played Wheeling. So it was Daria's, I think, maybe second or third game for us when she played. So yeah, I mean, we obviously feel like we're a different team. With her in there, she does a lot of intangible things that don't show up in the box score. I credited Jamie Kaufman for being willing to come off the bench too after starting in the early part of the season, and she just total team player. Alex Hertenstein started a lot of the point for us in the past, and Al just is willing to do whatever is asked of her as well. So that's how you get a good team. You have people all pulling together for that one common goal, and they're not going to let anything get in their way of it. Infighting or just little silly things that can wreck teams at all levels. I mean, this kind of stuff we're talking about, I mean, it'll ruin NBA teams. And so we're fortunate that the kids all understand what we're trying to do and how we're trying to go about it. They have great attitudes.
Yeah, you have to have team chemistry. You can have the best players in the world, but if they're not gelling, it's really all about team and chemistry. So.
Exactly.
Now, of course, that game was up at Willing Jesuit. You'll have them on the neutral court down in Charleston, which is also going to be a big game.
No, it is. We had a nice lead in that game, and it got away from us, but I think we learned from that. Again, how we need to play with a lead, and I think we'll be smarter, with it. Hopefully, if we're fortunate enough to jump out on a lead, tomorrow.
Okay. Now, the latest ESPN USA Today NCAA Division II women's basketball ratings came out today, and the Wesleyan Bobcats received 2 votes. We're 40th in the nation right now, so it's nice that someone is at least obviously paying attention to what we're doing here. Like you said, we're on a 7-game winning streak, starting to get some national recognition.
Yeah, that was great. That was great news you told me before we went on here, and I'm sure nothing like that's ever happened in a national poll. So it's been something that's been building, and got a good young team, and they work hard, and they play together, and add a couple more pieces and everything. Maybe we can be mentioned in those kinds of circles regular.
As you said earlier, too, the more important poll is the regional poll, which will be coming out tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. Of course, the top 8 in that make the NCAA tournament.
Correct.
And of course, if you win the conference championship, you get the automatic bid. But if something happens, top 8 do make the tournament. We were rated 10th last week. Of course, we beat Glenville. Glenville was nice, so we should be moving up in that poll too.
Yeah. So this next poll will be real important. Hopefully, we can be in that top 8 and then do well in the tournament. And of course, you win that automatic berth. The polls don't matter.
Nothing else matters. But
you like to have maybe a little fallback option. So did have an upset in the CIAA. So 2 teams that have been ranked all year are likely to get at larges. So the CIA probably could get 3 teams in the way it looks. The PSAC as well, maybe 3 teams. So that might only leave 1 other at-large berth for the WVAC.
Okay.
This is sort of how it's shaping up, I'm told.
Okay.
Again, never having been in this position. I'm no expert on it, but I got good people kind of informing me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's turn our attention to WVIC released their all-conference basketball team. Congratulations to you. You were named Coach of the Year. That's a great honor. and then Lydia Brightenball was first team, and Angela and Danae were honorable mention. All three deserving, and I thought maybe Danae and Angela should have been maybe second team, to be honest with you. Yeah, Angela, maybe a first team senior year.
I concur.
Yeah.
I certainly do, and I know I'm biased.
Right. Along with me.
You're right,
yeah.
Sure, and there's a lot of good players in the league and everything, but we finished first for a reason.
Right.
And
only placing one on the first team, something seems out of
right.
Right.
Right. So those players are probably they're not regarded as high as they probably should be in actuality, but we're going to miss the heck out of Angela next year. I mean, she just has blossomed into a really good leader for us, and I don't know if that's something she's totally comfortable with in the beginning, but really has accepted and embraced that role, as well as just she's a really good athlete. Blocking shots and rebounds out of her area. She's got the hook shot going inside. Nobody can stop it, and she just had a really good senior year. And again, I don't think statistics necessarily tell all of the story. And unfortunately, sometimes I think a lot of this stuff is statistic based and everything. So Danae Hill, same thing. I mean, she's who makes us go, and she's very difficult to stop, and I'm glad we do have her around for 2 more years, to be sure. Brianna Welch, I really felt like was deserving on the all-freshman team also. I think that will be proved down the line, to be sure, when she starts making all-conference teams and so forth, because she's truly talented. And again, playing on a good balanced team, no, she's not averaging 10, 12 points a game like some freshmen are, but she's not getting the shot attempts either. But I think that when it comes to what she means to our team that did finish on top, it's a tremendous contribution. Right. And she held the freshman of the year to, I think, 7 and 8 points in the 2 games that we played with them. So, if you scratch a little, deeper on things, I could definitely make the case for Brianna, without a doubt. But again, to their credit, I don't know that any of them are really too darn broke up about it. When I see them, nobody's moping around about it. They want to win, and they're here to play a team game and everything. So again, that is a credit to them and the kind of people and the upbringing they've had in their families and all of that stuff, and that's why I enjoy coaching them. Right.
We did name Angela the first Central Bank West Virginia West Female Athlete of the Week for her almost triple-double Glenville State again. She had 13 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 blocks, and we are looking into the 9 blocks. We'd like to find out where that is in the conference mark and school marks. Triple-doubles don't happen every day. Just 1 block short, so congratulations to Angela. So, Coach, I see we had a lot to talk about this week. Congratulations on your Coach of the Year award, and best of luck to you and your team down at Charleston. I know the Bobcat Nation will be rooting for you.
Well, thanks very much. Coach of the Year, I told the team, and nobody's ever won Coach of the Year award without great players.
Right.
And, they certainly carried me along on that one without a doubt. So thank you very much.
Okay, I'm Dwayne Carpenter. He's Steve Tierney, and we'll catch up with you next week, and we'll hash out how everything went down in Charleston. Steve,
thanks, Dwayne.
Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it.